Hello again, Steve here. Nothing much informative tonight. I just wanted to share an idea which hopefully others would be able to enlighten me a little bit more on. I've heard this term before, first principles, and I understand it is something that's used in mathematics, science, and whatnot, and also in philosophy. First principle, I was just looking it up here. It's basically, in philosophy, commonly referred to as priori terms and arguments, which are contrasted to a posteriori term, reason or argument. In the former are simply assumed and exist prior to the reasoning process. The latter are posterior, meaning deducted or inferred from that reasoning. So in other words, something exists before us, right? I like to think of it in terms of, I'm a very graphical person, and I like to see things tangible, and what this means. I like to think of it in terms of we're building a house, right? The foundation can exist without the house, but the house couldn't really exist if you were to remove the foundation somehow. The house would like collapse. It would fall down and it would, break, probably struck. It would be seriously damaged. It wouldn't hold up. So a first principle is that, in fact, I even read somewhere, I was reading something else, it said a foundational. It used the term foundational as as an adjective. So another thing that we kind of look at in terms of political think is constitution, right? It's sort of like constitution is supposed to be the foundation of the law or the legalities or whatever. Everything's built upon that. And usually first principles too are something that common lingo can talk about. Like, I don't think anybody's going to argue that, when the clouds finally part and it's a sunny day, that the sky isn't blue. Most people are going to say, yeah, it's blue. So we can agree upon that. And, we can go discovering as to why it's blue and so on. But it's like a foundation, right? And so it's kind of like a basis of truth. Common denominator, maybe. So, not much intelligent comment on first principles, but maybe if I learn a bit more I could comment more. And these comments that I put forth are not meant to be really educational at all. They're just meant to, perhaps, if there's one or two people out there in the universe somewhere who are interested, to get the conversation going a little bit deeper and a little bit more truthful, a little bit more reasoned. Anyways, Steve here. I'm going to sign off for now. Hope that was of some value. Take care. Bye for now.